Yes, you can start.
Hello everyone, myself Jatin Uru. Today I'm going to present a presentation on what is plagiarism and its types, consequences, and how to avoid it in academic work. Hypothesis of my presentation and research question of my presentation is table of content. Let's get introduction about the what is the plagiarism. Plagiarism is more than just a copying. It's taking someone else's ideas or words and claiming them as your own. Words like copying and borrowing might make a sound less serious, but in a reality, plagiarism is form of intellectual theft. Let's get the historical background of the word definition. It is the act of using someone else's words, ideas, or work without giving a proper credit. Historical background of the word is in ancient time, copying text was common because originality was not emphasized. During the Renaissance, individual creativity became important and plagiarism was seen as a wrong. In 1709, the first copyright law was introduced in England to protect authors' right. In modern days, directly copying text without a citation, paraphrasing someone's work without a credit, reusing one's own previous work without the acknowledgement of self-plagiarism. In a stolen words of forest into the origin and revenge of plagiarism. In this book, Thomas Mellon wrote about the mention of Ben Jonson, who introduced the words in a first time in Elizabethan age. A definition of plagiarism, according to Cambridge University, plagiarism means the process or practice or using another person's idea or work and pretending that it's your own. What is a plagiarism? Plagiarism is wrong. Plagiarism is wrong in two ways. The first, it is like stealing when someone use another person's idea, information, or words without giving a credit to the original author. And in the second, it is a form of cheating when someone pretend another person's work in their own to get better grade or others benefit. Sometimes plagiarism is seen as an ethical or moral mistake rather than a legal, and because not all cases break copyright law. A type of plagiarism, intentionally or unintentionally, mosaic or page writing, self-plagiarism, and ghost writing. In the previous presentation, you already got the idea about all these type of the presentation. Let's discuss it in a brief. Intentionally or unintentionally, if someone intentionally take information of others' work and represent information, it's their own work, then it's considered as a part of intentional plagiarism. And unintentionally, when someone by mistakenly take another's work and mistakenly cite to the, and he forgot to by mistake the cite the author of the original work, then it's considered as the unintentionally plagiarism. Mosaic and page writing. Mosaic and page writing plagiarism happens when someone takes the text from existing article and change words or paraphrase to make it look a different without giving credit to the original author. Self-plagiarism, when you already wrote one article and is existence, and if you represent it in a newer manner without cite your old work in the end of the present, in the end of your work, then it's considered as a self-plagiarism. Ghostwriting plagiarism happens when the real writer is not given a credit or when someone who did not help is listened as the author. This is unfair and dishonest because it hides who actually did the work. Giving a credit to the right people keeps the writing honest. Reason of plagiarism: lack of knowledge about the plagiarism. If sometimes it's happened when someone was not able to understand what is a plagiarism, then by mistakenly it's taken the information from another works and he represent it's in the newer manner or it's their own work. Accidentally copying a work, forgetting to cite the source, desire to excel among the press, a false belief that no one will catch them. I think it is a main, or we consider it is a main reason about the plagiarism. If someone stay in the false belief about that like no one will catch them as the original author, no interest in academic work and just taking it as an assignment, using shortcut in form of the self-plagiarism. How to avoid the plagiarism? Use your own words, paraphrase properly. If you take information from some other's work, then you want to mention it in your work, then paraphrase it properly. For that, you can use the various AI chat box, cite your source correctly, use quotation mark for direct quotes. In this case, we find when you use a quote from the novel or from the other works, then if it is not in quotation mark, then you might be face the plagiarism in your work. Check what is common knowledge, use plagiarism detective tools, cite your own work to avoid the self-plagiarism, plan your works to avoid the last-minute copyright, follow university and institutes guidelines. As Divya mentioned in her presentation, in university, university arrange some workshop and spread the awareness about the plagiarism. Then might be some students are aware about it and they avoid to do plagiarism. Guideline for avoiding a plagiarism. Creativity is key to making your work stand out, and new ideas grow from reading and studying, which helps in personal growth and improves the way you look at future research. First is always give the credit to those who contribute to your work. If you use someone else's work, make sure you put them in quotation mark and cite the source. When summarizing someone else's ideas, make sure that original meaning stay the same. If you are unsure whether the fact well known, always check the source. Take notes before starting your work and make sure to write the down reference rather than copying directly from others. Reference of my presentation. For that I was used the Hetal Pathak's our senior's presentation to get the brief idea about it. That's why I cite her in resource. And thank you. If you have any question, then feel free to ask.
Jatin, my question is that do you believe all instances of plagiarism should be punished equally, or should there be any different levels of consequences based on the intent that you reflect in your presentation?
No, I think all instances of plagiarism should be not punished in equal manner, because when we talk about the intentionally plagiarism and unintentionally plagiarism, then in a case of intentionally plagiarism, authors are a writer are aware about the consequences of the plagiarism, and in unintentionally plagiarism, writer might be mistakenly forget to cite the source of original author, that and therefore is not therefore it should not treat as the same way of the both the type of plagiarism.
So, Jatin, in your opinion, is self-plagiarism as serious as other forms of plagiarism? Why or why not?
Self-plagiarism is not a serious in for my opinion, because when you use your older work and then you cite it properly in the end of the your work and in resource, then might be it's avoid to in a self-plagiarism condition. So thank you everyone.